Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Sarr, and it's Boozer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Clark in at shooting guard. Here's Boozer. Pass to Boozer from deep. He drops it from range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's the Wizard. To the paint. Ball stolen. Boozer passes to Boozer. Here's Evans. To the inside. Here's Sarr. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's the Wizard. Inside. Here's the Wizard. Boozer grabs the board.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Evans. Down low. And the Wizard gets it to go.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Here's the Wizard. Guarded by Sarr. It's picked off. Pass to Boozer. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Clark. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Here's Evans. Clark covers. Here we go! And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he makes a first. And Clark drops them both. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Sarr. Here's the Wizard. A quick shot there. It's off target.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
The Wizard passes to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard, guarded by Sarr. Now Booker. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Clark outside. 4 on the clock. Here's the Wizard. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim. Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Clark outside. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Clark. Here's the Wizard. Guarded by Sarr. Here's the Wizard. Over to the wing. Clark right side. It's tipped. Here's the Wizard. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. The Wizard passes to Clark. Now Brown. Back to Clark. Shot clock at 6. Pass to the Wizard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Harris. Sarr against Clark. Here's the Wizard. He's got 6.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Clark. Over Harris. Clark, no good. Gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. There's the 3, and Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Perry, the pass to Brown, to the left wing. Back to Clark. Pass to Perry. To end the run. Boozer grabs the board. Gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's Harris. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Perry. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's Brown. Unable to get that one.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. They lead by 13, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And it's Perry in at the point. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And it's Foster in at the 2 spot. Here's Boozer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. It's stolen. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Foster, defended by Brown. Offensive board. No good that time. Foster's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. To the paint. It's deflected. Here's Boozer. And here's Harris outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And there's the screen. Perry, the pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Clark is checked in for Perry. Good on both. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Evans. Here's Boozer. Puts up a 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's the Wizard. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Boozer. 11 feet out. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here. That one's off. And the second free throw is good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the basket is good. Clark's got 6.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
There's a screen to the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And he drops the first. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Brown, and is blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Clark. Down low. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's the Wizard. Pass to the Wizard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Evans. Here's the Wizard. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Evans. Just 5 on the clock. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Clark outside. Brown passes to the Wizard. Inside. Pass to the Wizard. There's the block. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Six to shoot. Now here's Clark. Defense is right there.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Clark. And Clark drops them both.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
Pass to Evans. 1:09 left to play in the first half of basketball. Lets the three fly, and Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Clark, the pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Clark. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's the Wizard, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Clark with it. Give him 8. Pass to the Wizard. 13 feet out. No good there. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Speaking with Jamal Mosley, Coach, I know you told your team before the game, let's be ourselves. Keep doing what we've been doing. So far, so good?
That was it. We've been here for a reason. Like, we've done it all year long by playing together, playing as a team, playing as a unit, defending at a high level. And these guys, that's what we need to do more of.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Here's the Wizard. And it's Booker in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Clark right side. Just 5 to shoot. And it's rejected. The Wizard passes to Boozer. And Booker pulls it down. To the middle. Tipped. And the Wizard gets it to go. The Wizard's got his second basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's the Wizard, guarded by Sarr. Pass to the Wizard, to the inside. Here's Clark. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's the Wizard. 6 points for him. Pass to Clark. To the paint. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
The Wizard gets the three to fall. The Wizards got 5 points now this quarter.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Clark with the screen. Here's the Wizard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Clark. Give him 8 points now. And he drops it in from the low post. Clark's got 10.
Nice work around the rim, taking it up with confidence.
Here's Boozer. Counted from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to the Wizard. And he jams it home with authority.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Clark. Basket counts. 12 points for him.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Evans. He's got 10. Here's Wilkins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wilkins has gotten his first points in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
Out to the wing. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Blocked! They get it back. Back to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Evans. The 3-ball. And the Wizard pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the basket by Clark.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Harris passes to Foster. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And the free throw, no good. Gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Perry, the pass to Williams. Outside, Brown. Back to Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Wilkins. Pass to Harris. Here's Wilkins. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Foster's got 5 points in the quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And it's Harris in at the 2. Pass to Wilkins. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. And here's Brown. The wide open shot is on the money.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Clark outside. Harris against Brown. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Perry to the wing on the left. Here's the Wizard. And no good, trying to use the glass. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Foster. Inside. Here's Wilkins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Foster. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The first free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Perry. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Perry. And here's Clark. And here they come. Here's Scott. And he lays it in on the break. Scott's got his first points of the game.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Here's the pick. And here's Clark for 3. The offensive rebound. The putback. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's the Wizard, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Harris against Clark. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Foster. Fires from 14. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the Wizard. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. The Wizards got 4 points this quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Wilkins. The Wizard passes to Foster. Now Harris. Pass to Wilkins. 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. And the shot no good. A bit short. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Now here's Clark. the Wizard pulls it down. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Foster. The fadeaway J is off the mark.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And here's Harris. 1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And they're on the break. Here's Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to Wilkins. Here's Foster. Now here's Harris. Clock at 6. Wilkins, the pass to Scott. To stop the drought. It's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Clark against Harris. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. As we leave, we present our player of the game.